Welcome to my channel, Stories Hub.
Bhagavad Gita is a sacred Hindu text that appears as a chapter of the Bhishma Parva of the Mahabharata. It is also often simply called Gita. What is the Bhagavad Gita? The Bhagavad Gita is a dialogue that took place between Lord Krishna and Arjuna on the battlefield Kurukshetra. When Arjuna was facing moral and mental conflict while fighting the war, Lord Krishna gave him profound knowledge about life, dharma, soul, karma, and yoga. Main topics: dharma, duty. The Gita explains to Arjuna that it would be adharma to back down from his kshatriya dharma, fighting war. Karma yoga, true yoga, is to do one's duty without worrying about the result. Bhakti yoga, moksha, is achieved by complete surrender to God. Jnana yoga, the importance of soul, Brahman, and true knowledge is explained. Soul and reincarnation. Soul is immortal, body is destructible. Soul takes on a new body after death. Importance of Bhagavad Gita. It is not only a religious text, but also a philosophy of life. It is considered the great treatise of philosophy, ethics, spirituality, and humanity. Timeless lessons from the Bhagavad Gita. In the quiet corners of the mind, where ideas grow like wildfire, overthinking often becomes our worst enemy. It sneaks in silently, turning small worries into huge anxieties and deprives us of clarity, peace, and sleep. With it come negative thoughts about ourselves, others, and our future that cloud judgment and create internal chaos. But this is not a modern problem. Thousands of years ago, in the middle of the battlefield of Kurukshetra, a warrior named Arjuna stood stunned, engulfed in a vortex of doubts, fears, and thoughts. And in that moment, Krishna did not give him a sword or a plan. He gave him wisdom. The Bhagavad Gita, a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna, is not just a spiritual treatise. It's a psychological guide on how to manage the mind. Here's how the Gita can help you control overthinking and negative thoughts in daily life. Accept that the mind is naturally restless. In chapter 6, verse 34, Arjuna confesses, "The mind is restless, turbulent, strong, and stubborn. Controlling it is like trying to control the wind." Does this sound familiar? Overthinking stems from a mind that wants to predict, control, and fix everything. Krishna doesn't dismiss Arjuna's struggle. He acknowledges the difficulty but reassures him that the mind can be trained with practice, abhyasa, and detachment, vairagya. The lesson is, don't be hard on yourself for overthinking. It's natural, but it's not permanent. The mind is a muscle. You can train it by making a consistent effort. Practice detachment, not indifference. One of the most misunderstood teachings of the Gita is the idea of detachment. It does not mean giving up or going cold turkey. Krishna teaches us to remain committed to action, but to remain detached from the results. When we think about results, overthinking often occurs. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if everything doesn't go as planned? You have a right to your duty, but not to the fruits of your actions. Bhagavad Gita 2.47. The moral is that, do your best, but don't live mentally in the future. Free your mind from the need to control outcomes. This reduces anxiety and calms the overactive mind. Focus on the present moment, karma yoga. Krishna repeatedly emphasizes karma yoga as the path of selfless action. It's not about working without reward. It's about giving full attention to the task at hand. Overthinking thrives during mental laziness or multitasking. But when you're fully engaged in a single task, the mind has no room to wander. The moral is that, keep yourself anchored in the present. Whether you're washing the dishes or working on a project, give it your full attention. This simple meditation is meditation in action, and it's the antidote to overthinking. Weakens the grip. Rise above the mind's likes and dislikes. In chapter 2, verse 38, Krishna tells Arjuna, "Consider pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat as the same." Negative thoughts often come from the mind's habit of labeling. This is good, this is bad. I am a failure. They are better than me. These emotional fluctuations fuel excessive thinking. Krishna invites us to rise above duality, to develop a stable inner state, not to be influenced by every emotion or outcome. Observe your thoughts rather than react to them. When a negative thought arises, ask, "Is this absolutely true?" Don't suppress the thoughts, but don't become like them. Meditation, the Gita's mental reset button. Krishna emphasizes the power of dhyana yoga meditation as a tool for disciplining the mind. The self must be lifted up by the self, not degraded by it. The mind is both the friend and the enemy of the soul. Gita 6.5. Meditation helps put distance between you and your thoughts. That distance gives you the power to respond rather than react, to observe rather than obsess. Start with a simple 10-minute breath-focused meditation every day. When a thought comes up, don't fight it. Just bring your attention back to the breath. Over time, your mind will slow down and gain clarity. The battlefield is within. Krishna didn't remove Arjuna from the battlefield. Instead, he changed Arjuna's relationship with his mind. That's the real lesson. Your mind is not your enemy, it's a powerful tool. But like any tool, it takes awareness, practice, and perspective to use it wisely. So the next time your thoughts spin out of control, remember, you're not alone. Warriors like Arjuna faced it too. And that is the peace within you that Krishna talks about. A place that doesn't require too much thinking. A place of peace. FAQ. What does the Bhagavad Gita say about overthinking? The Gita teaches that the mind is naturally restless, but can be trained through practice and detachment. Can the Gita help deal with anxiety? Absolutely. Its teachings offer deep insights into self-control, overcoming fear, and finding peace through purpose-driven action.